Hey guys, I'm checking out Orchestral Essentials by ProjectSAM, and these are Kontakt libraries. They can run on the free player. And I guess the question is, what's the difference between the first one and the second one? So the second one is a follow-up. It's not a replacement. It's not an upgrade. There are just other things that you can find there. So I'm going to show you all of that. Let's get started. Right, so I'm playing the first one, and you can see in the green, so this is Orchestral Essentials, the first library. And let me show you what's inside. So for that, I'm going to hit the clear button on the right button right here. And I'm going to click yes. And there's nothing loaded. So I'm going to click right here in the center. And we have two types of things that you can load. You can load instruments, or you can load multis. And when you're loading multis, you're basically loading several instruments that will play together as just one piece of orchestration. So let's go into instruments and just see what we've got. So I'm going to start again with the full orchestra, and you can see we have different articulations. And these are also connected to key switches, and you can see them right here in red. And so let's play. Right, so that is the first one, and I can use the key switches and go into suspense or dark orchestra. Let's go into epic. And you can hear the multiple instruments playing together because this is the orchestra patch. But if you want individual instruments or maybe just sections, then we have all those categories. We have chords, we have strings, brass, woodwind, keyboards, and even sound design, as well as percussions. So now, before we dive into any of those, let's jump over quickly to Orchestral Essentials 2. And here you can see again the same concept. We have the key switches or the articulations. Right here we have orchestra and core. So we didn't have that one in the other one, the first one, right? And here we have high violins and core. Let's try that. And we have bassoon, piano, and harp. So totally different approach to the full orchestra. And you can see the key ranges where you can actually play that instrument. Now, what we can also do is click this plus here and get more going on. I mean, more instruments or more sections. So I can have the string section right here. And now we have both of these instruments playing together. And I can change the articulation for each of them. Now, other things you can find in both of them is the volume right here. We have the mod wheel. We have the string right here. It says it tells you which instrument you are using, but this will be the reverb. Right? And then we have the attack, release, brilliance for the sound right here. We have a limiter, filter, and stereo widening. And so also what we've got, and let me show you that, is the advanced. So if we go into the advanced, here you can find more controls. We have the key ranges right here, and you can play with that. Of course, it's not going to be allowing you to go beyond the natural sampled instrument, but you can trim it down, right? And we can also do some other things, even change the color if you want the color coding. And then if you, by the way, if you're using Complete Control keyboard, you will see the LEDs light up if you're using Complete Control software. So let's go back into our main view. I'm going to hit the clear and show you some more stuff. I'm going to click yes. And now I want to just load multi. So when we're loading multis, we're loading a whole bunch of instruments or sections. So we have categories like drama, adventure, suspense, comedy, ambient, effects, and action. Let's go with this one, Cup of a Carpenter. And you can see we have several slots occupied with some instruments. We have the orchestra, string, and core, and they are locked. So we can't really change that. We can't really replace them, though we can open up this and then do some more tweaking. So you can start with the multi, unlock it, go inside, do whatever you want. So I'm going to lock it back. Right, and we can try something else, and I can browse Dancing with the Undead. Right, and let's go back to the library, see what else we have. So we also have adventure, a long legacy. Let's try that one. Right, so we can see that there's chords, we have trumpets, we have trombones and tuba. And we can actually add more stuff to that multi. So I'm going to click this plus, but it's going to tell me instrument locked. So I'm going to unlock it, click that plus, and I can add something like maybe, I don't know, maybe a flute. And you can also solo any of those just to check things. Very nice. So now I think let's go back to Orchestra Essentials 1, the first library, and see again what we've got here in terms of the multis. So I'm going to go back, clear, hit yes. Let's go here, multi. So we have the action, adventure, suspense, ambience, and drama. I'm going to go with adventure with the first one here. Let's see what's going to be loaded. So we have horns and chords, and we have other stuff going on here, ensembles. So let's hear it. Right, and we can go back to the library and maybe try something like Mission Abort. Let's see what that is. Right, things like that. And well, you can try drama behind Jupiter. Very cool. And next, let's try something like, well, we can go with ambient. Elven Lullaby. So piano and celesta, and we have harp and Glock. So let's try that one. Glockenspiel. Right, so that is again the Orchestra Essential 1, the first library. Let's again see what we've got and sort of compare between them, right? So I'm going into the instruments and I'm going to put them side by side. And let's see right here, and we have instruments, and I'm going to pull that one here and that one here. Okay, so I got both of them on the same screen almost. And we have, for the first one, we have full orchestra. We have the full orchestra. We have the core, just one. And strings, we have the string section, violas and flute, cellos and contrabass. And we also have the concert harp. So if we're looking into the Orchestral Essentials 2, then I'm going to just hit the clear right now, going to the library. And so we have mixed ensembles. There's more orchestra stuff. So we have the full orchestra, we have the cartoon ensemble, we have the bassoons and the violoncelli, and we have piano, harps, and vibes. And for strings, we have the string section, violin section, we have small violins and violin ensembles, violas and celli, sopont, and so on. So there's so many things on both of them, and really you have to experiment and have a listen, but I know it's sometimes difficult. So let me tell you this: if you are interested and you want to buy this, you're not sure, and you have question for me, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to answer, and I possibly can jump on a Zoom call or maybe live stream and show you guys whatever you want to see. And so let me know in the comments what instruments from both of these libraries you want to see and maybe learn more about. And so let's also have a quick look at the percussion. So on the first one, we have timpani, and we also have that on the second one right here. We have the xylophone, we have vibraphone right here. So you can see they're just different things, different sounds. Let's try some of the sound design just for fun. So I'm going to go with the first one here, and I'm going to just go back to our normal view. Right, and we can go and change that to drones and risers. So each key is completely different in this patch. So let's try another one, reverse engineering. Great for sound design for movies and games. Right, and let's try another one. We can go with the dark atmospheres. Sounds like a robot just walking. And we have also some of these, kind of sounds in the second one. So let's go with, again, with the Orchestra Essential 2. And I'm going to clear everything right here. And we're going into sound design. Here we have a little bit less of those. Right, and we'll try the dystopia percussions. All right, guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this one. It gives you just a bit of insight for what is included in the Orchestral Essentials 1 and 2. And if you still have any questions, let me know in the comments. And of course, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And by the way, check the links in the description of this video and use them if you want to buy this product. But also I'm going to put a link to my new plugins shop. So see you guys very, very soon in the next videos. Thanks and bye.